What's going on, everyone? It's November 9th. At the time of this recording, this is very bright. I wonder if that's better. At the time of this recording, I haven't uploaded anything for probably about 4 or 5 days now. Just kind of been, well, a little depressed, honestly. But it doesn't really matter because we're somewhat over it, and we're just gonna push through and, you know, start turning some wheels. And, you know, maybe that'll get me out of whatever I'm feeling. This happens to me all the time. Sometimes I just randomly feel this way and it's just stupid. It's like, what are you doing, right? So it's like 5:35, pretty late in the afternoon. I didn't feel my way in this morning or the last few days, but I did see the 30s. So I weighed in this morning at 239.4.6. So that's great. Despite me feeling like crap, I did still manage to stick to my macros. So power of numbers. On the brighter side, we are starting week 3 of Jeff Nippard's Powerbuilding program. So we're moving into a full body week again. Today, day 1, we have a top set of 8 on squats with 72.5 to 77.5% of 1 rep max for an RPE 8.5. Now, my estimated 1 rep max is 325 pounds. If I were to take the top end of that, which is 77.5%, that put me at 250 pounds, about. So 250 pounds would tie my all-time best 8 rep record, I guess you could say. The most I ever squatted for 8 reps was 250, and that was probably close to a year ago at this point. So I'm thinking I might be a little cheeky and take a mini PR and kind of bump that up to 255 pounds, you know, just to affirm that I'm doing good and I'm making good progress. And much like most of my squat PRs, especially volume PRs, the only reason I hit 8 with 250 last year was because I felt like I was gonna pass out during the set. Like, I was just so out of breath. It was the first time I really squatted that much for that many reps. So I don't want to say that I'm in better shape now, but I would like to think that I'm a little bit in better shape now, more used to those heavy loads. So I think a 5-pound bump would be fine. I don't know what I could have gotten if I stuck it out. That was when I was doing Candido's 6 week, so I was only gonna go for 10. And again, the only reason that I stopped was because I thought I was gonna die. After that, we've got back off 6s, doing OHP today. Oh, okay. I've got my pre-workout about to go down right here. We got my favorite pre-workout of all time, although there's not much left of it, as you guys can see. Barely anything left. Maybe 3 servings at most. But yeah, this is the Ghost Sonic Cherry Limeade. This is my all-time favorite. I've got my scale here just to make sure I get a full serving. I got my 12 grams, and I think there might be maybe 2 servings left, maybe 2.5 servings left in there or something like that. I got my creatine right here. Usually I take it first thing in the morning, like with my caffeine, so I usually have it with my coffee or with an energy drink or something. But this morning I took it with my pre-cardio, which was just some like electrolyte powder. So that's already been down. I just wanted to let everybody know that I was taking it. And I'm gonna miss this flavor so much. I actually bought the aminos of this flavor back there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I bought the aminos of this flavor. I don't even take aminos. I don't even think aminos actually do anything, but I bought it because the flavor is so good. And to my utter dismay, it's good, but it's not as good as the pre-workout. So kind of a waste of 40 bucks. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head out to the gym now, get these squats going. Hopefully I don't pass out mid-set.
What's going on, everyone? Week 3, day 1, Jeff Nippard's Powerbuilding program. Here's the top set of 8 on squats with 77.5% for what was supposed to be 8.5 RPE, but I undershot quite significantly, I want to say. This might have been close to a 6, maybe even less, but I don't play around with high rep stuff, and I really wanted to stay true to percentage as well. I'm already kind of cheating on percentage because it's supposed to be 250 pounds, but I did go with 255 pounds. So I don't really know what to do in this situation. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Should I try to stay true to RPE or percentage more? I.e., is it better to undershoot if you're sticking with percentage, or is it better to potentially overshoot / do more work but staying true to RPE? Not 100% too sure. In a program like this, when you're working with a coach, it makes a lot more sense to, kind of adjust on the day, and you can kind of ask your coach, hey, I'm undershooting on this RPE. Should I just do another set of what I think? And then he or she will let you know what is up. But yeah, I did 77.5%. Actually, I did closer to 80% for sets of 8, which makes me think that that's not really my weight. I've been really trash at lower body lifts. I mentioned this before. I heavily think that I undershot my RPE for my AMRAP, which spat out a number that I don't think is accurate. Also, my fitness level is probably higher, so I can handle more reps now. So I don't know. I can't wait till this program is over so that I can test and find out what my true 1 rep max on the squat, bench, deadlift is. And then I might run it again just to see, okay, how many gains can I actually make? That's the real question. But anyway, this is just back off 6s with 75%, which is 245 pounds. Really, really happy with my squat performance today. Everything was smooth. I was able to get all these sets in while resting relatively small amounts of time between sets. And I felt really good. I felt like I came to play. And I executed, just like I did on these, which is 135 pounds for sets of 8 on overhead press. I don't know what percentage this is. My 1 rep max on overhead press is 190. So I don't know. Is this 75%? Is this 80%? Is this less than that? 72.5%? I don't know. But I'm a really good presser. I've said that before. I think it's a combination of my kind of below average lengthed arms. My weight, obviously, is a big factor in that as well. And the fact that, unlike the squat and the deadlift, I just haven't had as much fear in the past as those lifts with my presses. So I think that is a combination of why everything is so good. However, I thought I had a good overhead press until I watched a video by Greg Knuckles when he said something crazy like, yeah, I overhead pressed 115 kilos, and that was like pretty decent. I was like, okay, bro, way to make me feel like complete trash. But, hopefully after the end of this program, I'll hit 200, and then we'll be on our way to that 115 kilos. I'll get there. These are some fat boy GHRs. I hate this GHR machine because the stupid pad on the back, I want to move it upwards so that my feet aren't coming off, but it's rusted so hard, I literally can't move it. So it sucks, but we're going to take what we're given, unfortunately. I do like these GHRs. These are sets of 8 to 10. Just body weight for now. I'm hoping to add some weight next week. Helms rows. So I still don't know if I'm doing these right. I do most of my rows like pulling backwards. They're more trap dominant, but I know that he wants us to cue these as more of a lat dominant. So we're pulling more like back. So that's what I kind of switch in between those two methods of pulling on these. And I don't really know if I'm doing these right. But this was 3 sets of 12 to 15. I did a weight bump today, so this is 45 pounds, and man, that weight bump made a significant difference. Like, these were very, very tough, and I felt like I couldn't get more without cheating range of motion. And the little crazy thing is that my rear delts really felt these. So I'm not 100% too sure if that was what was supposed to happen, but I do kind of like them. They're nice. They give it a nice pump, and what really gives a nice pump is these stupid hammer curls. I officially hate training biceps. My biceps are my least favorite body part. I think they contribute the least to like anything that I'm trying to do, and I have to train them stupid hard on this program. This is 22.5-pound dumbbells for 3 sets of 20 to 25 reps. Now, I've seen Jeff do these like on his Instagram, and he does these one arm at a time. To my knowledge, I don't think he cues that specifically for this curl variation. I know he cues that for a different curl variation, but I'm going to have to double check the program, because if I'm supposed to do these one arm at a time, that makes a pretty significant difference. Also, my forearms just get blasted, so much so that I like can't hold the weight the whole time. I have to drop it and kind of reset and move on from there. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to 25 pounds for 25 reps, at least by the end of this program. So I hate biceps, but today was awesome. Executed really, really well. Love the full body days. That is for sure. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.